Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Nikhil PT Tips and Tricks. Today's topic is PT writing summarized written text. Remember one thing guys, this section includes reading scores along with writing scores. And this section is very important and easy. But still some students are doing some silly mistakes in summarized written text. They don't know how to pick lines. What is the format? Guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to share each and everything in detail step by step. So let's start our today's session and afterward, I will explain with the help of example. So today's topic is summarized in text. You have 10 minutes. You can write minimum 5 and maximum 75 words, but there is one condition, you can use only one full stop. So you can write only one sentence. You can use only one full stop, that's okay, but we have to write 5 to 75 words. How? In that case, we can use the template. We can use conjunctions. So guys, here is the template. Sentence 1, then you will put comma. After every comma, there is a space, then and. Sentence 2, there is no comma after and, because and is a conjunction, not a connector. When we are using any conjunction, we can't use comma after the conjunction if conjunction is using between two lines. So sentence 1, no problem. I will let you know how you can pick the sentence from the question. It's a very easy part, right? I don't know why students are struggling in this case. Sentence 1, comma, and sentence 2, comma, then space, probing further. P and F should be small because we are using connector between two lines. Some students or some websites, they are telling, some websites are telling you have to use P capital here or M capital here. It is incorrect. Guys, it's a basic rule. When you are using connector between two lines, you can start your connector with small letters. P probing further, space, probing separate, further separate. Then put your comma, space, sentence 3, comma, space, moreover M should be small, comma and S4, then full stop. So in that way you can see we are using one conjunction and two connectors, right? You can use one conjunction or one connector as well, no problem. You can stop your summarize in text here as well. Sentence 3, then you can put your full stop. It depends on the situation. If you have less number of words in the question, or you are collecting 2 or 3 big lines, and when you are adding the fourth sentence, it may increase up to more than 75, right? So in that case, you can use only 3 sentences. So these are some tricks. First is choose an independent line, right? Avoid decimal numbers. Sometimes you may get a question in which some percentage will be there, like 19.8% or any other decimal number. Just avoid. Do not pick that line, right? Secondly, small lines. Try to collect small lines between 5 to 10 words. Don't try to count words in the real exam because it will take some time. We have only 10 minutes, guys. We have to read, we have to write, we have to do everything. So we have only 10 minutes. Then don't waste your time to count words. We have word count in the question as well. When you are going for the real exam, you will write down the keywords. You will count your words automatically. There will be a word count. So you will come to know how many words you have written already. Avoid text in brackets. Sometimes you may get a question in which some text, important text will be in bracket. We can use in that case when we have very less number of content. Maybe the question is very small. In that case you can use, otherwise avoid text in bracket. Don't write that word. Do not add that text into your answer. Starts with the capital letter. Always guys, when you are starting your first word, always starts with your capital letter. Avoid mistakes. Mistakes means some students are doing some silly mistakes, spelling mistakes, comma mistakes, vocabulary, grammar. You are just picking the lines from the question and merging together with the help of connectors or conjunction. That's it. But some students are still. So avoid these silly mistakes and do proofreading before to submit your answer. Do proofreading, otherwise you may lack in summarizer in text. Let's do some questions so that you can understand better.
And our task is very simple. We have to choose 3 or 4 lines according to the situation and merge 3 or 4 lines with the help of connectors and conjunction. There are some rules as I told you before. Choose independent lines. Do not choose that line in which there is a decimal keyword 19.8% like this. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. Atmospheric rivers are long, narrow bands of moisture in the atmosphere that extend from the tropics to higher latitudes. We can choose this line. But when you are practicing, make sure you will type your answer. If you will copy answers or some lines from the question in that way, you may lose your scores. How? Because in the real exam, you are not going to do this one. Okay? When you are writing, then you will do some silly mistakes. In that case, you will come to know this is your spelling mistakes. So do according to the real exam. So first line is okay because it is an independent sentence. Second line, sometimes if you are not able to choose the first line, sometimes first line is not an independent sentence, then you can choose any other line. It is not predefined. You have to choose only one first line always. No, it depends on the situation. Let's say first line is not an independent line. Second line is also not an independent line because this is starting with these. These means to direct someone else, to doing something, to redirecting. These are pronouns showing for plural. Okay, so this is not an independent line. Now moving further, any other line? Okay, okay. There are lots of commas in this line. Try to avoid that line in which there are lots of commas. 1 or 2 commas are okay. So in the first line, you can see here is a comma, but don't worry about it. Okay. Now moving further. Uh, yes, yes, yes. You can choose this line as well. And you will think, can we use because this line is starting from in dry conditions? Yes, you can choose this line. So I'm copying this line. Do not put comma after the end. All good. Then comma, probing further. Then last line we have to choose. Uh, Scientists believe that you can choose this line. The global climate system vulnerable communities. Yeah. So that's okay. So how many words I have written? That's 50. So we can write more words as well. You can add one more line if you need. Otherwise, that is also okay. Choose any simple line. You can choose this line. That's it. Just merge 4 lines only. You can add the scientist and phenomena. That's it. So how many words? It's a 61 words. So here is the right answer, guys. In that way, you can merge 3 or 4 lines with the help of connector. The main thing is how you are choosing.
If you need coaching online, you can contact us. We are providing classes over the world in Hindi, English, and Punjabi. And if you are struggling, don't waste your time. You can start online classes, understand your mistakes, check out our student scorecard and reviews on Instagram. We have lots of students already who got more than their desired scores in less time. We have fast track courses 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. We have special timings for professionals who are working. If you are working in different shifts, no problem. We can adjust your classes. And we have physical branch in Jalandhar city, Punjab as well. You can visit our office and you can start your physical classes if you need. Like, share and subscribe. Call Nikhil PT for classes. All the best.